Hello everyone, this is CEO 100 Abel and today is October 25th, 2021 and today is the day that we would celebrate Windows XP's 20th anniversary. I figured that I would do so by producing a celebration video. So here we go. 20 years ago today, on October 25th, 2001, it was first released to the general public and made it to the store shelves, but not before it was released to manufacturing on August 24th, 2001. What do you say that we talk about some of its development history? It all started in the late 1990s when two individual operating systems, Odyssey, which was reportedly intended to succeed Windows 2000, another operating system in development at that time, and Neptune, which was reportedly meant to be a consumer-oriented operating system using the Windows NT architecture, succeeding the MS-DOS-based OS Windows 98. Unfortunately, both projects were too complex. In January 2000, just before Windows 2000 was released to the general public, technology writer Paul Thurrott reported that both Neptune and Odyssey were scrapped in favor of a new operating system codenamed Whistler. Microsoft came up with the code name when many Microsoft employees skied at the Whistler Blackcomb ski resort in Whistler, British Columbia, Canada. The idea of Whistler was to unify both the consumer and business-oriented Windows lines under one Windows NT platform. Paul Thurrott believed that Neptune had become a black hole when all the features that were cut from Windows ME were simply retagged as Neptune features. He also said, and since Neptune and Odyssey would be based on the same codebase anyway, it made sense to combine them into a single product. On July 13, 2000, Microsoft announced at the Press Developers Conference that Whistler would be released during the second half of 2001, and also revealed the first preview build, 2250 or 2250, however you want to mention it, which featured an early implementation of Windows XP's Visual Style System plus interface changes to Windows Explorer and the control panel. On October 31st, 2000, the first public beta build of Whistler, Build 2296 or 2296, first came out. Later builds introduced features that users of the final release of Windows XP would be familiar with, such as Internet Explorer 6.0, the Microsoft Product Activation System, several desktop backgrounds, such as the one you're looking at, Bliss, and more. Whistler was officially unveiled during a media event on February 5, 2001 under the name Windows XP, where XP stands for Experience. As I said earlier, Windows XP was released worldwide on October 25, 2001. When it happened, everyone loved it. I started using Windows XP Home Edition on an HP Pavilion desktop PC back in 2002, which included a lot of pre-installed software such as the HP Tour Guide, Music Match Jukebox, some wild tangent PC games like Speedway, and trial versions of Saberwing 2 and Virtual Warfare, and more. I have lots of fond memories of using it throughout most of the 2000s decade as well as the 2010s. In this video, the edition I'm using is the original 2001 release of Windows XP Professional in a virtual machine once again. This time I'm using it in Oracle VM VirtualBox on a custom-built Windows 10 Home desktop PC due to issues with installing Microsoft Virtual PC 2007 on Windows 10. Service Pack 1 of Windows XP was released in 2002, followed by Service Pack 1A in 2003, then Service Pack 2 in 2004, and finally Service Pack 3 in 2008. If I remember correctly, the marketing of Windows XP carried on until June 2008 in favor of Windows Vista. In August 2012, it was peaked at 24% after it was being peaked at 76% in January 2007 by the time Windows Vista was released. Sadly, mainstream support for Windows XP ended in 2009 while its extended support stopped on April 8, 2014. Also, as of July 2021, its market share is below 1% in most regions or continents. However, October 2021 has been a phenomenal for all Windows fans. However, October 2021 has been phenomenal for all Windows fans. Recently, Windows 11 was released on October 5, 2021 as the successor to Windows 10, and now is the time for everyone to be nostalgic about Windows XP. With that said, let's continue celebrating by exploring some core features of Windows XP, as well as an enhancement pack that was released for it, Microsoft Plus for Windows XP. Let's get started. The left side of the Start menu features a list of software programs used often, as well as some PC games, if any. The right side of the Start menu contains folders where you would typically store files alongside buttons for My Computer and Control Panel. Now, let's just play a PC game. The default pinball game, Space Cadet Pinball, has been famous for being on Windows XP for many years. I should also mention that it's basically the trial version of Full Tilt and Pinball, which was originally released by Maxis for Windows 3.1 and Windows 95 back in 1995. I received the Maxis release as a nostalgic Christmas gift last year in honor of its 25th anniversary. Let's keep trying. Oh, whoops, not again. Alright, that was good. But let's see if I could do any better in the full version of this game. So let's play the full version as well. Whoa, this screen looks much bigger than the previous one. But this is even better. Oh, not again. Let's keep trying. Let's keep going. This is cool. That was amazing. 304,000 points. Fantastic. Let's just save this high score. Alright, now let's take a look at Microsoft Plus for Windows XP next. Oh, and what I have to say about it is, it was one of the last versions of Plus ever made, alongside Microsoft Plus Digital Media Edition, which came out in early 2003. However, there was a product that combined both software programs, named Microsoft Plus Super Pack for Windows XP. Excuse me. I have an actual copy of it, which was purchased on Amazon back in late 2015. Unlike Microsoft Plus 95 and Microsoft Plus 98, this pack contained only 4 desktop themes, but hey, at least they're excellent. This version was created to show off Windows XP's enhanced capabilities of its version of Windows Media Player along with DirectX core technologies. Upon opening the Microsoft Plus for Windows XP software, you will see a list of add-on content it features. The list starts off with the Digital Media section. Let's view it and see what it contains. So we have right here Plus voice command for Windows Media Player, which I had fun with several years ago on my Dell Optiplex GX260 PC with Windows XP Professional Service Pack 2. There's also Plus MP3 audio converter. You can only use it for converting MP3 files to WMA files, though. There's Plus CD Label Maker, a software program for creating your own an audio CD labels and booklets and more. Plus speaker enhancement. This feature was meant to improve quality of audio speakers back in the day. Plus personal DJ, a software program for creating your own playlists for music, and Microsoft Windows Media Player skins. Those were compatible for Windows 8 and I believe 9. Same with the Plus 3D visualizations. What I've recently discovered is, and if you click on each name of each each item's name, you can see the brief description for each item. This is pretty cool. Yep, that's what I was basically saying. And plus, CD Label Maker creates and prints colorful customized CD labels, inserts, and booklets. Automatically adds your track listings and artwork to enhance your creations. And plus, speaker enhancement was specifically meant to instantly boost the clarity and richness of many computer speakers in the old days, just to make music and videos very vibrant. Now let's take a look at the games section. There are only 3 different PC games to choose from: Russian Square Plus Edition, the Labyrinth Plus Edition, and Hyperbole Plus Edition. Hyperbole Plus Edition is basically a demo slash trial version of Hyperbole for the PC. This time I won't be able to play one of either one of those games because, well, there are frame rate issues and other technical problems with the bottom 2 games. It's alright. Let's just move on to the desktop themes. So we have here plus aquarium, plus space, plus nature, and plus Da Vinci, as in Leonardo da Vinci. Let's try those themes out, shall we? This looks cool. I'm just choosing those themes in alphabetical order. The sound scheme of Plus Da Vinci is one of my favorites due to its calming sounds. Plus nature is very interesting. It has another one of my favorite sound schemes. Just for fun, let's demonstrate how a file can be created and deleted. one last theme plus space. The plus aquarium, nature, and space themes have alternate wallpapers. They look very nice. I also cannot demonstrate any of the plus screensavers, which I should get to in just a second, because as you can see here, it says could not find any compatible direct 3D devices. Well, it's possible that it's related to the fact I'm just using a virtual machine to make things easy enough for this video. Let's switch back to the default Windows XP theme, which features the Bliss wallpaper. It's a very iconic picture. Anyway, with that, now it's time to see the list of screensavers. The first one here is plus aquarium. There's also plus my pictures, an enhanced version of the default my pictures screensaver. Oh, and this thumbnail contains one of those photos right here from Windows Whistler. Well, one of the several beta builds. Plus space, plus nature, very cool, and plus DaVinci. And 3 extras. Now let's view the Windows XP tour. Back in June 2012, nearly a decade ago, I worked on and uploaded a walkthrough of the professional version of the Windows XP tour, which you may remember if you've been a fan of my YouTube channel since 2012. So let's just play the animated tour. In other words, let's watch the Flash animated presentation.
Welcome to Windows XP from Microsoft, the new version of Windows that brings your PC to life. Experience the best. Experience Windows XP. Best for business. Windows XP Professional shines as a business operating system. Get more work done faster, easier, anytime, anywhere. Safe and easy personal computing. Thanks to Windows XP, personal computing just got a whole lot easier and more fun. Unlock the world of digital media. Windows XP is your ticket to exciting digital media at home and on the internet. The connected home and office. Get connected. Windows XP makes it easy to share and link computers. See for yourself how easy Windows XP is to use. Take this brief tour. To begin the tour, click any selection.
The introduction was amazing. To start things off, let's view the Windows XP Basics section.
Friendly new screens, simplified menus, and a whole lot more. Discover Windows XP's fresh, streamlined design. Get acquainted with key tasks and basic commands. The Windows Desktop. Using Windows XP is simple. First, you'll see the large colored area on the screen called the desktop and the narrow band at the bottom called the taskbar. Everything you can do on your computer appears inside frames that are called windows. You can open as many windows at one time as you like and resize them, move them around, or restack them in any order. Icons. The small pictures you see on the desktop are called icons. Think of them as doorways to the files and programs stored on your computer. Place your mouse over an icon. Text appears identifying its name or contents. To open the file or program, double-click the icon. Shortcut icons, identified by the small arrow on the lower left, let you access programs, files, folders, disk drives, web pages, printers, even other computers. And because desktop shortcuts simply supply links to those files or devices, you can add and delete their icons without affecting the actual programs or files. The first time you start Windows XP, you'll see only one icon, the recycle bin, where you can send files you wish to delete from your computer. Taskbar. Every time you open a window, a button representing it appears on the taskbar, and it disappears when you close a window. The taskbar also contains the Start button and Notification area, where you'll see the clock. Other buttons can appear temporarily, showing the status of ongoing activities. For instance, the Printer button appears when you send a file to the printer and disappears when printing is complete. You'll also be reminded here when new Windows updates are available to download from the Microsoft website. Windows XP keeps the taskbar tidy by consolidating buttons when too many accumulate. For example, buttons representing individual emails are automatically grouped under a single email button. Clicking the button lets you select an email from a convenient menu. Start menu. The Start menu appeared automatically the first time you ran Windows XP. You can return to the Start menu anytime by clicking the Start button on the taskbar. The Start menu contains everything you need to begin using Windows. You can start programs, open files, customize your system, get help, search for items on your computer, and more. Some commands on the Start menu have a right-facing arrow. That means additional choices are available on a secondary menu. Place your pointer over an item with an arrow and another menu appears. The left side of the Start menu updates with links to the programs you use most frequently. At the top left are fixed items, shortcuts to things like your internet browser and email program. Files and folders. Your computer is like a desk with file drawers. Each piece of work or file can be stored in a folder. Windows XP makes it easy to store files where they make the most sense. Place text, image, and music files in the folders titled My Documents, My Pictures, and My Music. They also offer convenient links to the tasks you'll perform most often. Windows. Windows display the contents of files and programs. Working with Windows is easy when you know the basics. The name of the window appears at the top in its title bar. Minimize a window to shrink it to a button on the taskbar. Maximize a window to fill the screen, or restore it to its original size. Inside a window, browse the menus to see the different commands and tools you can use. When you find the command you want, just click it. If a program needs some information from you before it can complete a command, a dialog box appears. To enter information, you might click and type, select a choice in a list, choose just one option, or check off one or more options that you want. If the contents of your file don't fit in the window in one glance, simply scroll the window to move the contents up, down, or sideways, or drag the contents into view. Control panel. Customizing your computer settings is simple with the Windows XP control panel. Just open it from the Start menu. Here's where you can change the way Windows XP looks and acts, add and remove programs or hardware devices, set up network connections, user accounts, and more. Ending your session. When you want to interrupt your Windows session and let someone else use the computer, go to the Start menu. That's where you can log off and switch users, and Windows XP will be ready to welcome a different user. When everyone's finished, you can turn off the computer. The next time you log on, the welcome screen will be the first you'll see. Just click your name, type your password if you have one, and you'll be back at the Windows desktop.
Windows XP Basics is my all-time favorite section of this tour. That was very neat.
Welcome to Windows XP from Microsoft.
Let's view Windows
To begin the tour,
XP's
click any
Best for
selection.
Business next.
With Windows XP, you get the proven dependability of Microsoft Windows 2000 enhanced for high-speed performance and even greater reliability.
This section is exclusive to Windows XP Professional.
Robust, reliable, compatible. Windows XP Professional marks a new standard in business software, combining enterprise-class performance and reliability with unprecedented ease of use. Built on the rock-solid foundation of Microsoft's proven Windows 2000 technology, Windows XP Professional contains all the features of Windows XP Home Edition and includes new and enhanced features designed especially for business and advanced use. Startup time is faster, and your business programs will run better than ever before. See more of your work at one time by stretching it across several monitors, or view two different programs simultaneously on computers equipped with a dual interface display adapter. With Microsoft ClearType technology, screen contents are easier to read, especially on laptops. Windows XP Professional is world-ready with multi-language support. Select among 24 languages. Really useful if your company spans the globe, with multilingual employees who use different languages but share the same computers. Use a laptop? Windows XP's enhanced power management features stretch battery life, and with laptops and other PCs, you get better control over how your computer uses power. On the road and around the world. Read email, view files, run programs on your office computer from anywhere in the world. Windows XP Professional's advanced communication features put you in command of the latest mobile computing and cutting-edge wireless technologies. Use Remote Desktop to view the screen of a computer running Windows XP Professional over the Internet from any other computer running Windows XP. That means you can go to the office from your laptop, your home computer, or from a client's office on the other side of the globe. It's like being in two places at once. And wireless? Windows XP's secure wireless connections let you communicate and collaborate in real time, at the same moment things are happening, using voice, video, and instant messaging. There's no wasting time trying to hook up. You're automatically notified whenever another Windows XP-equipped wireless device is in range. Windows XP Professional allows up to 10 Internet or other file-sharing connections simultaneously. Network bridging allows communicating over wireless, Ethernet, and home phone lines all at the same time. With Windows XP Professional, going mobile means no hassles. You're always connected. More secure, easier to manage. Windows XP Professional features a secure file system with encryption for sensitive information. Security-related administrative settings assure your system remains safe, secure, and private. Windows XP Professional is also designed for easy management. An enhanced backup utility, improved for easier use, makes it simple to regularly copy data onto magnetic tape, zip disks, and other storage media. Windows XP Professional can be deployed throughout your organization incrementally. Upgrading individual computers only as needed reduces costs and lets you take advantage of Windows XP's new technology at your own pace. Business computers linked via Windows 2000 server software are a cinch to upgrade and manage using remote installation services and group policies. These features let you install, configure, and manage individual computers as groups rather than single machines, and monitor them from a centralized location at great savings in time and support costs.
That was very interesting. The background music was composed by Bill Brown. It's very relaxing, so the Windows XP tour could make a nice resting place if you ask me. Bill Brown has all of the music tracks for it preserved on his SoundCloud account, plus he also worked on the default Windows XP system sounds. You may also remember seeing my walkthroughs of beta versions of the Windows XP Tour software, which I uploaded back in 2013. Yep, February of 2013 and December 2018, respectively. Both versions contain some unused voice clips which would have been used in the final release. Anyway, let's open Windows Media Player next. This version contains 3 sample music tracks: Beethoven's Symphony No. 9, Scherzo, New Stories, Highway Blues, and David Byrne Like Humans Do, radio edit. All of them are instrumentals except the radio edit version of Like Humans Do. Both instrumental tracks are also short versions, so let's listen to all the default music. Hang on a second, please. I'm trying to remember how I can choose alternate skins for this version of Windows Media Player, which happens to be Windows Media Player 8. That Beethoven music was composed by the Seattle Symphony Orchestra. Now for the short version of New Stories Highway Blues. That was very neat. I have the full version of this song on the actual audio CD of News Stories Speaking Out, which is uh, where the Highway Blues song was first released in late 1999. I purchased the audio CD on Amazon.com back in late September 2019 as a nostalgic item. One last song. Look into the eyeballs like humans do.
For millions of years, in millions of homes, a man loved a woman, a child it was born. It learned how to hurt, and it learned how to cry, like humans do. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Soul slipped inside this funky house. Dishes in the sink, the TV's in repair. Don't look at the floor, don't go up the stairs. I'm aching, I'm shaking, I'm breaking like humans do. I'm aching, I'm shaking, I'm breaking like humans do.
That was amazing. In the early 2000s, several HP Pavilion PCs with Windows XP on them featured a bonus sample music track as part of Music Match Jukebox, which was a short sample of David Gray, Please Forgive Me. Speaking of which, as a bonus, let's have fun with another tour software program related to Microsoft Windows, the HP Tour Guide.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Hello, Victor. Nice to see you again. Let's start off with this.
Let me tell you a little about how I work. If I am in your way, you can move me anywhere on the screen. Just place the mouse pointer on my head or body and hold down the left mouse button as you move the mouse. When you let go of the mouse button, I'll drop into my new position. Go ahead and try it. Great. Now to drop me, just release the mouse button. Good job. Feel free to move me whenever I am in your way. If you ever want to interrupt me, I won't even be insulted. Just click on me and I'll instantly stop talking. I'll even show you a menu so you can decide what you want to do next. I'm available to help you at any time. If you don't think you'll need me for a while, you can hide me. To do this, click me and then select Exit the HP Tour Guide from the menu. Once I am hidden, you can bring me back again by double-clicking the HP Tour Guide icon on the desktop. That's how I work. What would you like me to do next?
Very cool. Time for Tell Me About the Desktop.
In this tour, I briefly describe many of the icons on the desktop and give you a short tour of the Start menu and taskbar. Remember, if you ever want me to pause or stop the tour, just click on me. The desktop is the main screen background in Windows. On the desktop you see a number of icons. An icon is a small graphic that represents a program, folder, or document. These icons provide quick access to the programs and folders used most often. On the edge of the desktop is the taskbar. This is the Start button. You can use the Start button to open programs and documents, change system settings, and search for files. An important option on the Start menu is Shutdown. Select Shutdown when you are ready to turn off your computer. This area of the taskbar shows a button for each window that is currently open. To switch to a different window, just click its button on the taskbar. This part of the taskbar is called the system tray. It has special icons for changing computer settings. For example, the icon that looks like a speaker allows you to set the speaker volume. The system tray also displays a clock. To change the time or date, double-click the clock. That covers the basics of the Windows desktop. Choose another tour.
That was great. The first section we just saw was Tell Me About the HP Tour Guide. Let's exit. Bye for now, Victor. See you again soon. Have a nice day. That was pretty cool. And that was actually the Windows ME version of the HP Tour Guide software, which I downloaded from the Internet Wayback Machine archive and back in 2019. Let's have a look at more features around here. There's also Windows Movie Maker, the first version. Windows Movie Maker 2 was released in late 2002, but it was not included natively until 2004 when Windows XP Service Pack 2 came out. There's Microsoft Paint, an image editing program, a WordPad, command prompt, calculator, an address book, and all those plus features in Windows Media Player, volume control, sound recorder, and system tools like backup, character map, disk cleanup, disk defragmenter, and more. And there's Windows Update, which probably doesn't work anymore. Same with Windows Messenger. There are also internet board games, but this time I won't be able to play any one of them since sadly Microsoft discontinued support for them in July 2019. Let's play some sounds of Windows XP. Very nice. I also thought that you would like to hear more of these Microsoft Plus sounds for those Plus desktop themes. Well, that will be it for this Windows XP celebration video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.